Well, one of the most intriguing sagas of the summer is finally over. After weeks of speculation and attempts by Arsenal to sign Vinicius Jr, he has signed a new 6-year deal at Real Madrid. We'll debate what that means for Arsenal in a minute. But Chris, it rumbled on for over 2 weeks. It's concluded, finally.
Yeah, obviously, I think it was always a bit of a pipe dream for Arsenal, but they just always wanted to put themselves in the mix just in case. But it does look like that kind of classic transfer scenario where the Galactico has kind of used another club to get what he wants. And to be fair to Vinicius Jr and his representatives, they've done it an absolute blinder.
Yeah, they really have played
it was the perfect
blinder,
kind of way to play it off. But what it means for Arsenal now is it's going to be an interesting one, because I think with the left wing position, they were only going to target someone like Vinicius, someone who's really going to raise the bar, because they've actually had this conundrum for quite a few years now in terms of the left wing position and what they go for it. But I don't think they're just going to go and buy somebody for the sake of it. It's going to have to be someone who really improves the squad. And at the moment, I don't know what you think, Stephen, in terms of left wing, it doesn't seem like there's so many options out there. It's a bit like the centre-forward position. It seems like a position, actually, there's a bit of a
But we'll get to
players.
the Arsenal part shortly, but just to stay on Real Madrid, because I know, Stephen, Yan Diomande they've brought in as well, and that just makes Madrid's attack ridiculous, isn't it now?
That's who Arsenal could have gone for, if you're looking for someone else. But
if they wanted to break the bank.
Yeah, Madrid have gone and got him. I've covering the World Cup this summer, I've seen quite a lot of them. He is electric, absolutely electric. Like, he's so direct. He's like Vinicius. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to go forward, he wants to take players on. It will lead into that Madrid. You would expect he'd probably play on the right, Vinicius on the left, and Mbappe up top, Bellingham behind. Like, you're saying that, like, I'm scared. I'm not even playing football anymore. like, I'm actually petrified to think to play against a team of that quality. Yeah, he is a very, very talented young player. With so much, and I said it's whether or not you can handle what's expected of your Real Madrid. That's the thing, isn't it, with that club? It's because the expectancy levels, the microscope that's on you when you're playing at that level is like nothing he's ever going to experience. And can you deliver? Can you handle it? Because the expectations of players that go in there on the wings, and it's not just being creative, it's scoring goals every week. Like Bale, look at Gareth Bale. Like, sometimes Gareth Bale gets the raw deal. Like, he was incredible, scored Champions League winners, one of the best players that ever produced from the UK, and you feel like he sometimes still goes on the radar when Real Madrid. So the level of expectancy of those players, especially when they spend 100 million, is huge. So that's what will weigh heavy on him. But from what you saw in the World Cup, I think he's extremely exciting.
Yeah, let's have a look at how Jose's Madrid are going to shape up. I mean, what an absolute lineup Jose's got to work with. He's gone from Turkey to Portugal and now somehow landed back at Madrid, but not just with any Madrid team, with this Madrid team. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, look, I think this is a push for the Champions League, isn't it? Because look, I think it's going to be interesting to see who Jose goes for in that other defensive position. You've got Konate there, who I think will start, but obviously between Huijsen and Rudiger, we know Jose does like experience, but they did spend a lot of money on the ex-Bournemouth player. But Cucurella, obviously, I think tightens up that position as well, brings in a Spanish name there as well. And Bernardo Silva, I mean, potentially, you know, obviously we're just talking about Rodri as well. How much would Jose like to partner Bernardo Silva with Rodri there and create, you know, what Pep did at Manchester City? And then, yeah, Stephen's just gone through the front line, which is just an absolute joke, really, isn't it?
Best team in Europe?
Yeah, you know what? It'd be hilarious if you put up their second team, because the second team is ridiculous, because you have Dumfries.
You've been talking about Camavinga, he's on the bench.
Camavinga, Tchouaméni's not in that lineup somehow. You know, they've got that splash of experience with Bernardo Silva to be able to bring in big moments. You saw what he was doing last year for City again, Steve, at the age he's at. And then you throw into those the young players that they have, like, you know, you have Endrick, Rodrigo still injured at the moment. He can come back. So, yeah, they're an extremely talented squad. Going to be handled by an extremely talented manager. You know, whether he's past his best or whether he can still do it at that level, that's going to be what makes it really interesting. Could be fireworks there this year because of the way he conducts himself, but you know, it makes for a really interesting watch. But the talent, the only thing I like in that too is the French lineup, the French front four. That's as close as we get when it comes to attacking talent and speed and directness. Like I said, if you're fullback playing against that side, you want to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rodri really would be the cherry on the top of the cake, wouldn't he, in that Madrid lineup? All right.